some of the One Piece fans are simply ungrateful, and that pisses me off. To think that we're actually getting a flashback to one of the most important characters to ever exist in One Piece, and that is Rocksteady Zebek. And to think that some people currently thinking that this flashback is useless and we should just simply get back to Elbaf and just end this flashback right away. And this genuinely annoys the crap out of me, because thinking that we're living in a time that people are not invested and not interested into getting a flashback including one of the greatest and one of the most mysterious / interesting characters in One Piece, and to just simply, nah, I don't want that. Let's just get back to Elbaf. Bro, you're absolutely getting back to Elbaf, just chill. Like, this genuinely pisses me off into thinking that some people, I don't know what to call them. Are they like real One Piece fans? I generally don't know, because getting, I don't know to call it, the introduction of Rocksteady Zebek's character in chapter 957, when Sengoku was talking about him and about the Rock's pirates and all that stuff, and him wanting to be the king of the world, and everything revolving around Rocksteady Zebek was so much interesting, man. And now getting some people, some ungrateful bitches, moaning on Twitter or whatever, they go just typing on their keyboards and writing some bullcrap, and to think that they call this flashback a yapping nonsense. Like, bro, how, I don't even understand this logic, bro, because if you genuinely deep down are not interested into learning about the character of Rocks and some other characters, like, we've all been craving into getting like a flashback of some of the great characters, like, I don't know, Roger, and we got some with Odin's flashback. We've been wanting to get some flashback of Ryuma, of Rocks, of Emu, of Joy Boy, now Davy Jones, and so many other characters. And now into thinking that some people are just, nah, they don't want that. This is simply annoying, because I don't know, I know like most of you, I know most of you watching this video, you're not agreeing with those crappy people. I know that you're not on that side, okay? Because I know most of you, like, I genuinely believe that like 90% of you all watching this video don't want this flashback to end, because the idea and the fact that we're getting Rocksteady Zebek and his crew, like Rock's pirates, and Rock's like going to Emu's flower room and everything revolving around, bro, we're basically getting Roger and his pirates, we're getting Garb, we're getting Whitebeard, Kaido, Shiki, Big Mom, all these great characters into one flashback, bro. We simply got Kong with Sengoku, Tsuru, and Garb, bro. And some people are just complaining about the idea of getting that flashback. Like, have you ever just... This is the problem with newer One Piece fans, because they did not live the moment, they did not let the One Piece story sink in, because watching One Piece and understanding the greater characters and wanting to learn about them more, bro, simply getting young Garp and young Sengoku, young Tsuru, young Kong, all these guys, like, just simply talking about like King Harold and wanting the Giants like to be part of the Marines and learning about the story and the history of the Marines and the Rock's pirates and Roger pirates, Garp, everything around that, bro. This is genuinely insane, because how can you not want that, bro? How can you, like, seriously just sit there and think about Rock's flashback? I know it's not Rock's flashback, bro, just hear me out. Just sitting there and simply getting a week to week, okay, not week to week, but chapter by chapter about Rocksteady Zebek, and just simply rejecting that just because you want to see your faves again. Sometimes, bro, the Straw Hats are just the most amazing characters in One Piece, without a doubt, bro. They're our family, bro. We just lived with them for 1,000+ chapters, and they simply mean to me like more than any other character in One Piece. But there's a moment and there's a time for the Straw Hats and their story, and there's a time for the Roxes and the Rogers and the Garbs and the Emus and all these characters, man. Just let that sink in, bro. Just chill and learn about the story of One Piece, learn about the characters, learn about the history. Don't let your emotions and don't let your connection to your faves just ruin your enjoyment to the story, man. Like, I know you like Luffy and you want to see Luffy against whoever that was, Gonku, Imus, whatever. I know you want that. I know you want, I don't know, Zoro one-shotting one of the Holy Knights. I know you want Sanji to unlock the Conqueror's Haki. I know you want all that. But bro, just wait. You're getting there. You're simply, bro, we're not leaving the fucking Straw Hats, man. This is the Straw Hats story. This is Luffy's story. We're absolutely getting there. We're just, I don't know, 6 chapters into the Rocks flashback. Okay, the Loki, the Harold, whatever it is. We're just 6, I don't know, 6, 7 chapters into this flashback, and some people already like are tired of this. Why? Because you wanna get back to your faves? Is that it? Like you're simply typing with your, I don't know, Luffy or Zoro or Sanji profile picture and just moaning about the idea of getting a fucking Rocks flashback, bro. This is crazy to me. Like, write in the comments, what do you guys think about this total nonsense? Because I know, thank God, like the people who actually watches my videos are actually educated enough and actually logical enough to think that it is important to the story to learn about Rocks, to learn about the origin characters, all the great characters of One Piece, to finally learn about them. Like, have you ever just sat there, just, I don't know, doing absolutely nothing and thinking about, oh, I really want to see like a flashback of, I don't know, Davy Jones, of Joy Boy, of Ryuma, of Emu, of the Garosi, of, I don't know, Garling, like Garb, Roger, Rocks, Whitebeard, Kaido, Big Mom, all these characters. Have you ever, like, don't you get the feeling that you want to see like at least a brief like story of Shiki? Like, I want to learn about Shiki, bro. And that is the greatness of One Piece, because you have so many characters, this catalog of incredible characters, and absolute top tier characters. Like, you generally are never gonna see that. Like, unless it's Game of Thrones, you're not gonna see that, bro. Let that sink in and enjoy the moment. Like, One Piece is not gonna last forever, bro. Keep that in your mind. Like, you're gonna get the Straw Hats, man. You're gonna absolutely get the Straw Hats. Just let them breathe for a second. Let Oda breathe for a second. I know he absolutely enjoys like writing and drawing the great characters such as, I don't know, Rocks and Roger and all these characters. Just, can you give him his moment? I know, thank God Oda doesn't care about the crappy people on that crappy app, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Thank God he doesn't give a damn about these people. Because if you, this app, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. I know you understand what I'm going there, okay? I know you understand what I was about to say, right? Because this app is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, you guys get it? So yeah, I guess that's it. I genuinely wanted to get this out of my chest because I'm enjoying the Rocks flashback. I'm enjoying all these stuff. I'm enjoying watching, I don't know, seeing like Roger, Garb, like young Roger and young Garb and Raylus, Coppergaban, the Rocks Pirates, and how did he actually like get all these great people in his crew, and to finally learn about all that, about the idea that Rocks isn't actually a pirate. Like, he did not want to be like this pirate thing and to have his crew and to have the Rocks Pirates and all that stuff. He did all that just for a mission to simply take down Imusama. And he told them, like, this is temporary, bro. You don't have to stick with me forever. Until we do this mission, you're gone forever. I don't want to see Whitebeard. I don't want to see Kaido, Big Mom, Shiki, I don't know, Silver Axe, whatever. I don't want to see you. Just let's stick with this plan for a brief moment, just to take down Imusama. I be the king of the world. Leave me forever. You don't have to betray me. You don't have to do whatever. This is it. This is temporary. This is it. I want to learn more about that, bro. I want to see the Gat Valley. I want to see how all that happened, bro. Like, you really don't want to see the involvement of Emu in Gat Valley? You generally just never think about the idea of wanting to see how did Roxy Zibik vanish? Like, he was erased after the Gat Valley incident. Don't you want to see that? This is insane. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this video. Like, I don't know what to say. Okay, this is crazy. Write in the comments. I know 99% of you all watching this video don't agree with these crappy people. Thank God you guys are logical. You guys actually understand the story of One Piece. Thank God. So like this video, do all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah.